Hello and welcome to part 2 of the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. So, apparently we are like a rookie on a train, and Sonic and his gang join Amy's birthday party, and they have like a kind of a game that someone has to murder someone, and I have to solve the mystery with Tails and Amy. So Sonic is dead, and now we're in the saloon, which I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Knuckles. So, wow, look at this place. Amy, are you here? I've looked around, I don't see her. I think Amy's already gone ahead. It seems she is very excited about Sonic's death. Did you need something from me? Yeah, just a question really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? He's laughing? Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's a train full of his friends. Nothing will actually happen to him. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine. It's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really a part of the murder mystery game, or is there something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. Can I tag along with you? If you don't mind, it's cool if I tag along with you? Oh, of course, sure! Now if I need a snack, you've got me. Fair. As I said, the best detectives have psychics, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum though, just know it's because, well, where's my lore card? The last guy at work a case with me ditched our practice to join evil Dr. Eggman. Not a proper detective without baggage. This is true. Yeah, Vemens? What are you doing? What are you doing in my saloon? He's trying so hard to stay in character. Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Amy mousy through and told me all about it. Enough of that. Wonder how long we keep his voice up for Amy. We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything will help us establish your alibi, and nope, I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone. It's obviously agitated about something, but why take it out on us? I know better to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we are on our own. Really, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we are all apart. Let's investigate the clues and then interrogate. Right, let's do this. Let's see. Look for everything we can click on. What is this? Breathtaking views. Some trials out there. The train passes by some incredible sights. I'm just happy to be traveling at a normal speed. I got nauseous pretty easily. I have avoided things like roller coasters. I don't like roller coasters, though I find myself riding on the tracks more than I do riding on the carts. What does that mean? Huh? I never understand this friends group. The robotic arms here are surely helpful. What's the arm doing on my hair? It's fixing it up a bit. That's incredible. Ooh, interesting tech. Uh-oh, should I fear my job a little bit? How well can it microwave? That's a bowl of assorted nuts, a classic saloon snack. Kind of bland. Huh, seems like someone licked all the salt off them. What? What? Ew, please, Pluty! Or maybe it's just insulted. Something's already hidden in the trash. Let's check there. This one is empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory is something always been hidden in the trash is flawed. It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. As they say, one man's trash and another's treasure. Haha. I think Tails is ignoring me. Cups? Be honest, this is interesting. What is this? It's just a few used cups. Sure, but why are they 3? Knuckles was really thirsty? Oh, was Rouge here? Oh, they were flirting here, isn't it? Yeah, this is why there's a lipstick on his rim. That's not Knuckles' cars at all. Someone else must have been here. We should lock this. It's either Amy or Rouge. Clearly we won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try. Self-advertisement. Do we think it broke when a train speed up? The damage looks more because from punches. Who could have done that? What are you two looking at me for? Smash Arcade is added to your inventory. I think we have found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what's really happened. I thought I told you to leave me alone. I like your hat. Please don't beat me up. Knuckles, are you blushing? I said leave me alone. It doesn't look like he's used to being complimented. Did you just adjust your head a little bit so we can see it better? I said leave! Start interrogation. Knuckles, Beyonce and I need to determine what you were doing during this hour of murder took place. I already told you, buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. It is? We have evidence too. We do? Yeah, just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? The arcade machine? Nah. What makes you think I touched it? Oh, hold on. I got 30 rings? Oh, this is getting pretty intense. Okay, I think I could just jump over the pit and get more rings, but... This is so weird. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched your arcade machine because... Super Monkey Ball is his favorite game. The arcade cabinet is covered in punches. Your hair was found on the scene. What? What evidence do you have to damage our punches? What are those starting on my hands for? Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why? I need a punching bag and none were available to me. Just a sudden urge to punch, huh? Believe repairing an arcade machine will give us our answer. How will you? I'm on it, Beyond. Distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball. Bring it on. What is this? What is happening? Okay. Alright, so not too bad. Well, what happens if you lose though? That's what I'm interested in. The arcade machine is fixed. Oh, no, don't look at the scores. Oh, suck at it. Quick, look at the scores. I'm pulling up now. Oh, what does it tell us? Vector 7000. Knuckles. Oh, 1 point away. Nothing, obviously. It tells us something massive. Look at the name on the top of the list. This Vector is supposed to be on the library car. The picture is beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get a higher score. And Vector beats you. And in frustration, you destroy the arcade cabinet. He's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing. What's your proof? What's your evidence? Vector is a common name. Prove it was here, now. What? I mean, this is easy enough. Oh, Jesus. Cool. Now, Brianna, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles? Oh, that was Tails. The cups? No! I thought we were a stranger with more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game of Amy's birthday, you and Vector enjoyed some drinks playing arcade. Yes, it's not like... It's not, I wasn't. And don't tell Amy. I think we're right on track here. Yes, as you say. Vector popped in the top of an hour wanting to play some arcade machine with me. We went back and forth and trying to figure out the game out, but when we did, we completed a higher score. When we bested me and I destroyed the machine, no proof of his win. I was trying to fix this arcade cabinet before you two came in, honest, but I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story, and Abilene. I've already told my abridged version of this to Amy. Boys, Frank has a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains one of those used cups. But what of the cup with the lipstick mark? Rouge was here too. It sounds inconsequential, not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed, but made fun of our game and left. Obnoxious, that one. But you offer her a drink, apparently? Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the train speed up. Aren't you satisfied? Would you two relent? I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games, Rouge couldn't find something, and left. And Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our questions. Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? I want to step back and something I noticed. One more name on the high score list doesn't make sense. Can you take a little one more time? An odd name on the high score list? What is Tails talking about? Knuckles, toast, apple, bread, ultimate toast? Shit, I don't know. Ultim? Oh, wait. Ultimate Life Form. Shadow. All the other names has food name, but this one. Oh, right. They're all food. Right. I don't know what bagel is. Is that bread? Who here goes by Ultimate? You may not know, Brianna, but there's something here that goes by the title The Ultimate Life Form. Shadow. There's really someone that goes by that? Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Vector and I was struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. So Shadow is here too. She taught us the game and was first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and then I fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying. You all immediately had to compete, huh? I gave you this before you left. Shadow told me to lock the door and not open for anyone, then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him, so saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth. So when Amy came through here not long ago, did you open the door for her? No, I think she has some sort of key too. Well, she has the key for everything, right? That's right, the conductor gave her the special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? SBO? Why is Shadow locking doors? And what's Rouge is searching for? I don't know. They didn't tell me, even though I asked that cowboy accent. Oh, you're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves. More information than I expect to get here, but it seems we can move on. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector. Fair enough, the library is the next car. I'll open the door for you. Give wherever KO's sodding an earful to me, Detective Tails and the butler. I like it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Brianna, let's head to the library. On it. This is way more exciting than the microwave chili dogs. Brianna, come in. Ready to mosey down the next car? You got it, partner. Onwards! Maybe I should click more things in here, but I'm sure we'll be fine. What the hell, Charo? Library car. Let me just save the game here. Cool. All this stuff is getting heavy. I'm dumped what I don't need. Ah, okay. So they just chuck everything you don't need out from the inventory. Everything's favorite generous reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You have been fabulous helpful. Wait, Amy just leave us already? Before you go, Espio and I want to give you a present. My presents? You're both so sweet, thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, here you are. Have you found any clues yet? Oh, the detective pair needs help with the birthday girl? She knows everyone is allowed to be sassy on their birthday. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. But how are you gonna leave? The door next car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl has a birthday key. Of course, it's the birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone does. Bye! Amy may be hasty, but she is thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm your detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm here to ask if anyone is hungry. Starve? I'll kill for a chicken parmesan right about now. Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now. I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm Espio, the poet. Ah, poetry! A resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspective with the most... right... Jesus. Of course. God, my English. Can I hear some? Sure, Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 dee dee dee. Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossom in the spring. I'm satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Piano and I here established both your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh, sure. It's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic passed through the library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly kicked the book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yep. Where was Rouge? What happened to see a lipstick stain on the cup in the saloon car? Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search in the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the stand over there. But she left back at the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She obviously been on a hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car. Then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, how has Shadow been locking doors? Why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car and the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insists on showing us up in Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess I walked through the library car and the casino car and again locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car where he meant to be stationed. Why's there piano there? When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about bookshelves falling on us, but we got through alright. We're stuck trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one who told us something will murder Sonic. Yeah, that's what happened. Well, it's all locked. All these locked doors. It seems Vector and Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you for your both cooperations. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any mates, I'll chop it up for you. And if you like to surrender it with a poem, I got you covered too. Thanks, guys. The alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence proof what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason in leaving this post and determine if Espio is actually in library card reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Alright, let's see. A chow hanging precariously from a tree branch. A large text below reads hanging there. Wow, I really need to see this. Huh? This little child's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is almost most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this child can stick to this principle and found strength, then I can too. There's no way there was much thought put into this poster. Right? Oh! Brochures? The travel destinations ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Yeah, look at this. There's a couple of maps here. There seems to be a map of the library card. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I have a good overhead map. Let's take it. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Aha, okay, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. That's the next part, I think. Oh, poor thing. The arm is really struggling to clean up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't clean up this mess either. Let's just leave it alone do this thing. Yeah, probably for the best. A globe of a marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. These islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, but apparently, honestly, plenty of the wonderful people and shops, and food can't be beat either. That sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking to Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, to be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes a sumptuous sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. The Grips knows everyone has been everywhere, hasn't they? Book? What is this bright red book? Oh yuck, the reeks of evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yeah, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and a receipt book. What kind of receipts? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written, as weird as it's even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may not be wrong. Oh, there's a Professor Pickle right there. Whoa, I wish I could stop and look at these books. But Sonic needs me, no time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the books titled excitedly. He's like a kid on his candy shop, in this case, a genius in a trade library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on this shelf is in alphabetical order, but this one. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but this is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Okay, so there's more things, I think. Well, there's a door, I guess. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locks his door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of this? Yeah, I do believe we should. I think we've found enough clues. Did you bring any meat to the shop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You actually try to bring a knife on the train? I'm the man of aestheticity. Tails, wouldn't a knife? I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, you'd definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hide the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. So, the two of you don't believe us, huh? Oh, that was Vector. It's not like I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Beyond what I hear confirm two things. Why Victor left to go play games with Knuckles and SBO really was reading in the library car. Victor, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if you need... Oh, that's easy, I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Victor enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd check it out. It seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. And that brings our attention to you, SBO. We entered the library car, found something, then left. You say you immediately started reading, but you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was! Once SBO starts reading, it doesn't stop there until it's done. I've seen that happen. You must have a good read. What was that book? SBO doesn't owe you the detective. Let that man leave. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch that what book it might be. Rihanna, could you help me out? Manual? You think SBO is reading instructions? What argument will you possibly have support on this? Think! This is gonna get harder. Oh, 4 lanes now? Alright, sure. Whoa! Ah, I can collect 2 rolls in a row. Oh, that's good. That's good to know, actually. Cool. I guess Sonic's hitbox is wide enough. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves are all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back to the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normal like you, SBO. Hey, now I won't have you insulting my pal like the... Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, SBO. A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere. This is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Manual, if you don't mind. Could you please ask SBO some question about the manual? Just flip the page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz SBO about the manual, prove he'd read it. Which page should I quiz him on? That's random, isn't it? Oh, 14 then. What efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conducting saying the train can clean itself, though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons and explosives being brought into the train, ensure passengers' safety. Seems like Ariel's aced that question. Hit him another one. 15? What is the Mirage Express cancellation policy? No refunds and you will charge no show fee. This does not apply if you are over the age of 65. Jeez, this person who made the rule must have been over 65. Last one, Brianna. Let's see if SBO can go for 3 for 3. Gotcha. 16. What was implemented to support the conductor's duty and ease the general train obligations? an intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the Conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The trainer is an autopilot, but it can't access its full suites of capabilities without a Conductor present. Now, did I pass the little test? Totally, it's why you're able to retain this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'll be bragging about that. If clearly read the manual, these answers feel too specific to be guesses. And you think you have the nerve to question my body like that? Don't we want to support folks who read? You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if it's true. But answering all my questions so calmly, that's very impressive. Oh no, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Well, we definitely read through the menu, so I suppose we can... SBO, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Ranu? What? Wait, who saw SBO reading? Shadow's log? Please, pray tell. What does it have to do with anything? Rob, let's get our arguments together. Think! So I guess that was correct. Clue? Oh, whoops. Consider my time wasted. Let's give it another go. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we would just like keep repeating until we win. I see how this is structured, I guess. Cool. Ah, I didn't get 69, damn it. My voice is getting a bit hurt after talking so much with Vector's voice. I hope I can stop doing that. Shadow walked through the library car to get into the saloon car, where he set in the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't wasn't that high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. SBO said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, SBO was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and SBO didn't notice one another at Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip up. I was just fully immersed in my book and I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and knocking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see. I can sense SBO's desperation here. Defending his argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So, if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock the doors, then at that moment you're really in the library car at all? But how will SBO leave? Shadow's locked all the doors and no one saw SBO in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Briano, and one that would love for SBO to solve. You got to believe me. That's cool. The miniature is vanishing. I was so involved in my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get me my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must have avenged my friend's death, so I ask you again, SBO, if you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, how did you leave the library car? I wasn't, I didn't. Why does it seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's on something, but I don't see it. Why SBO simply sitting reading, or did it just somehow vanish and notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll let him continue Lila's questioning and... The lawsuits would be torturous. Don't allow such an odd, feeble soul to get sued. What? I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails! Huh? We have a piece of evidence we can answer all our problems. Alright, my fellow assistant, lay on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't see each other? Alright, let's get my thoughts in order. Think! Someone needs to make this like an infinite game. Alright, I got it. Alright, got it. Oh, I want to try to go for 69, but whatever. The library map? Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from each other. A straight path. If Shadow walked down this straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you have to point out where exactly the map you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow not see him? What? Here? Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. Okay, well, he has to stay before us, isn't it? Before I point it out. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was sitting in the same spot. That confirms it. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot. Because the bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have been seeing Espio, or vice versa. Makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you could have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt I was gasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you believe me. I'll believe in you now. Your alibi isn't most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering our questions. We did it. It had a pair of alibis. Validate it. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything is straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash out a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I will use it as a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge, especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door next to the car is open. Amy must have kept it open as you passed through earlier. That's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give them back, and I will need your meat chopped up. Say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murder is on the loose. While doors keep getting locked, tick tick tack, tick tick tack goes the clock. While our heroes are in the caboose. What? At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Bianca, let's see what next. You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? Okay, the investigation continues. Alright, this is the casino. So, I'm going to leave this part right here. So I'll see you guys on part 3. See you then. Peace.